Today's my birthday. We've got Prime Day, some crazy iPhone leaks, and a little bit more. I'm Escour. Let's get started. So, today is, yes, my birthday. And as a result of that, it also is Prime Day. That seems to happen. And we've got quite a lot of deals for Prime Day. So here are some of the deals I've got to share with you. Most of them Apple related. $170 Apple Watch. $400 off previous gen iPad Pros, or $250 off new iPad Pros. $329 iPad, which I think is like the price you would get with the education discount from Apple, so a little bit of discount there. MacBook Air, $1,000, which I think again is also that education price. And then Walmart, not Amazon, but still like these same deals that it's kind of a Black Friday in the summer thing we've got going on here now. So Walmart has Your Beats 3 lightning cable headphones for $40, which is anywhere from like $10 to $20 cheaper than they retail for normally. So that could be a nice deal for you. I am considering going for those. As well as from Amazon, Echo Dot for $22. So that is over half off the normal price, although they're not always selling for that normal list price of $50. So it's the best price I've seen in a long time, and a great place. If you're in a market for really anything Amazon, home, or anything like that, today, tomorrow are the days to buy. Other stores have lots of sales. There's Target deal days. There's a lot of things going on. I think eBay has something. So this Prime Day is becoming a big thing. So check out those deals. There's a lot of great things to buy now. Now let's move on to the iPhone leaks. So first we have this great report by Ming-Chi Kuo. He's a very reliable analyst, so we can trust what he's got going on here. And he says that we will see a smaller notch on at least one of the 2020 iPhones. So that's probably going to happen. And this is the picture I've gotten to show that. It's a concept by bengeskin, although it's an old one. So our current camera design that we think for the iPhones has changed. But who knows? The notch, I've just got this to show off those small notches, which actually would end up looking really nice on a phone. So I do hope we see that. Now, we will talk a little bit later about what phone that could be. It is kind of a sad leak, too, because it means that this year we probably won't see much of a change in our iPhones. In fact, 2019 iPhones are probably going to be really boring. But that won't last. The 2020 and 2021 iPhones are supposed to be really interesting. In-screen Touch ID without Face ID. Now, this sounds very interesting, super cool, but I don't believe it. This is a concept by 9tech11, another link in the description to that. It's just, I don't believe it. Apple made a big point of saying Face ID is better than Touch ID in their keynotes, in all sorts of things. They just released an ad like last week, explicitly stating Face ID is even more secure than Touch ID. I just have a hard time believing they would go do that. Say so much about it, and then it just get rid of it. So it is possible we could see Touch ID coming back as maybe a second feature, but I think Face ID is here to stay. Also, Apple working on full screen panels, like see this right here, there's no notch. That again goes with those other two. Smaller notch turns into full screen, no notch, and then Touch ID goes really well with no notch. Although maybe this will take a while, because we probably need to wait for under-display cameras, because the selfie camera will probably still stay, and Face ID may even still stay. So we've got quite a lot to look for here until we can see this. So I think 2020 is a little bit early for this, maybe 21 or 22, even further than that. But these are some cool things we could see. Although, there's another side to this story, and that is the iPhone SE. So this concept is by Zoneoftech. Again, link in the description. So this one is interesting. This right here, concept right here, is for the SE. And that is that phone that we've been talking about that could be smaller notch, could be the no-notch phone. It could have Touch ID. And it could even be what Apple goes to. This phone could have Touch ID instead of Face ID. And it could be a good deal. I think it might be fantastic to see the SE, which probably wouldn't be called SE2, SE 2020, with the full display and with Touch ID, and maybe not Face ID, maybe just a slightly cheaper device. That could be interesting. Who knows? There's a lot to look out for from Apple with this, and just not a lot. So for now, long live Notch, long live Face ID, and we'll have to see where this takes us next year. Now, Walkie Talkie feature is a feature that I don't think is used by many people. It's just like talking back and forth on Apple Watches, and Apple has disabled the feature because there was a bug that let people listen without your consent. So kind of like that FaceTime bug we had, except the difference here is Apple caught it really quickly with a tip from, I believe, The Verge, and it seems like no one used this bug with malintent or anything. It's all been dealt with by Apple quickly after it was discovered, so no damage, and it wasn't even like released to the public before this, so it seems like Apple's learned from that FaceTime issue, and there's a video about that in the top right-hand corner. Click the eye, and yeah, seems like Apple knows what to do now, and we might see better dealing with bugs, just like this Walkie Talkie one has been dealt with. So right now, Walkie Talkie is disabled. We will probably see a update to the watch that will fix that in the coming weeks. For now, I'm iScholar. Thanks for watching. Bye.